All right, good morning, Arizona Unplugged family. Welcome back. It is another day. Today is Valentine's Day 2023. Probably the last one we'll celebrate in any sense of normalcy, because we all know how this country and the world is kind of going down the tubes. But that's not what I want to talk about. Today is something that we need to do because this country and this world is going down the tubes. This would be a homesteader slash prepper video for sure. But first and foremost, all you guys who are over at the live stream February 11th on this channel and participated in the fundraising event, it was a complete success. We exceeded by far what I thought we'd be able to collect. If you don't know what I'm talking about, click on the little videos tab on this channel. Find the video that has the big round 3%er logo as the thumbnail and click on it. That's what I'm talking about. Just to spitball it for you, if you don't want to go, because that was a long live stream, an hour and 20 minutes or something. Basically what we're doing is we're collecting money for one very needing homeless person. We're going to be giving this money away in probably 4 to 6 weeks, something like that, depending on the continued growth of the fundraiser. My family has matched dollar for dollar up to $1,000. So our complete total, guys, our complete total as of right now, with my family's matching money, we are at $2,185. So almost $2,200 we're going to give somebody after I vet them, after I interview them, and make sure that they are deserving to get this. It's going to be a great event. If you don't want to watch that whole video or live stream, but if you do want to participate in this, the GoFundMe link will be down in the description of this video. If you can give anything, $1, $5, $1 million, whatever, every single penny, along with my family's donation, is going to go to one single homeless person that we find that is deserving and needing of this money. So there you go. So we're going to talk about that today. However, I will be mentioning this on every single video I put up, because this is a special event. And if you feel it in your heart that you want to help someone, there's your chance. Go down to the description in this video and you'll find a GoFundMe link and take it from there. All right. Now, because the world is going downhill with the brakes cut and no stopping in sight, what should we be doing in order to preserve our lives for the upcoming future of this nation and of the world? If you're watching this in Australia or Europe, we have a lot of out of this country's jurisdiction. We are international. Oh, by the way, we're up to 495 subscribers on this channel. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed, hit that bell, or hit that subscribe button, the bell, and the thumbs up thing. Let's get it up, see if we can get up to 500 today. If we can get 5 new subscribers today, that'd be awesome. But anyways, here's what we need to do. Now, we've all heard about this conspiracy theory that the elite, the WEF, those that are in charge of what's really going on, are taking over the food producing mechanisms of this country. They're doing this by, one, buying up all the farmland, and two, destroying the infrastructure we have already for creating massive amounts of food. Now, the United States, I don't know if they still are, but they once were the world's breadbasket. We produce so much food here that we were able to ship it offshore and help other people. When I say help, I mean sell our food to other people. You know, capitalism, right? It's a good thing. So, if in fact this isn't a conspiracy theory, but a conspiracy that is actually happening, what should you do in light of those facts? They say whoever controls the food controls the people. So if you don't want to be controlled by those that are in charge, what should you be doing? Of course, number one, you should be preparing. A lot of people ask, well, how much food should I have? and everybody has their own opinion. In my humble opinion, if you're preparing for food shortages, you should have a minimum of 1 year stored food and the ability to purify water or have water on hand or both. 1 year per person in your family, and don't forget about your pets if you want those guys to continue on. 1 year. Why do I say 1 year? They say, oh, Vaughn, yeah, if there was a food problem, it'd probably happen for a couple weeks and then we'll be back on track. It's not necessarily the case, guys. Look at history. Look at history. What's gone on in the past in the Great Depression? There was food lines. Who controlled those food lines? Those that are in control. You control the food, you control the people. You should have a year's worth of food stocked away. Why? Vaughn, I got seeds, I've got chickens, I've got this, I've got that. Okay, that's great. If the S hit the fan right now and there was no food on the shelves, no food, but you have a year's worth stocked up and you and your family are eating through that food, living a pretty decent life, fat and happy, right? What happens to you and your family on day 366? After your 1 year's worth of food is gone, what happens? That's it. Now you begin the starvation process. You have to have a way to renew your food supplies, i.e. gardens, livestock, the ability to can and pickle and jar and freeze dry and smoke and salt and all these other different ways of preserving food. You have to know how to do that. Are you learning that stuff now? Now, here's the last thing I want to talk about as far as food crisis in this country. We can all agree, I believe, unless you have a massive 500-acre farm and you can just grow anything you want and you have the perfect soil conditions, the right amount of rainfall every year, and you can just grow whatever. That's pretty rare. That's pretty rare. There's places in the country you can't grow these certain items, and other places you can, but you can't grow those items there. Even in different jurisdictions. We're East Side County, San Diego. We live up in the mountains. It's 37 degrees right now. 37. We're supposed to get snow today. And I'm in San Diego. Let that sink in. At our horse ranch, we cannot grow citrus outside. Citrus will not grow. It will freeze in the winter and die. Okay, we can grow some fruit up here, stone fruit, peaches, apples. We can grow fruit that the trees are tolerant of the cold, but we can't grow everything. Likewise, in an SHTF scenario, when you're on your homestead, you probably won't be able to grow everything. You may not have the space. You may not have the seeds. You may not have the knowledge of how to raise that certain species of plant. Every plant takes different care. This is an idea I came up with years ago. You could go back to Backcountry Preps channel probably 6 years ago, 7 years ago. The secret to success in a grid down, possibly SHTF scenario where there's no food or food supplies as we know it now. You just go to the grocery store and buy what you want. When that isn't there, what is one of the best things you can do? This is a program I talked about many, many years ago. It's called co-opting. Co-opting. Get together with your neighbors, people that you know, people that are within proximity of you. Get this organized, put it down on paper. Co-opting. Say John down the road, he has a huge tomato patch. He can grow a ton of tomatoes a year, literally a ton. But he doesn't have space for zucchinis and, whatever, pickles. But you do. So y'all get together, have a plan about who's going to grow what in approximate amounts. Another thing you can add to this co-opting program is a point system. We all know the government is trying to digitize all currency. No more paper dollars, no more coinage. They want it all digital, all on computers. If that happens, and I believe it will, they will have control over your money. If your social credit score is at a certain low level, they can just cut off your digital currency, your digital wallet. Now you have no money. How are you going to buy food without money? Point system at a co-op organization. So let's say you've got 20 neighbors around your neck of the woods. Sorry for the squeaky, guys. You got 20 neighbors and they're all growing stuff, and you all agree on who should grow what and how much. Of course, you should grow as much as you can, a variety of things as much as you can. You can't live on tomatoes alone. Okay? But a point system. You guys need to get down in your community, sit down and agree upon a point system. What do I mean like that? What I mean is, let's just say, for example, a pound of tomatoes equals 10 points. Because if you call it dollars, the government may come in and try to tax that. You're not dealing in dollars, and you're not bartering either. You're not trading. I'm giving you, and this is just on paper, I'm giving you 10 points for that pound of tomatoes. All right, Vaughn, what do you got? Well, you got 2.5 pounds of walnuts. And when you guys do your agreed upon point value of your products, you decide what's worth what. So a pound or a pound of tomatoes is 10 points. A pound of walnuts is 50 points. They're more valuable. It's harder to get. That commodity is a little bit more difficult to harvest. You can charge more for that. But once again, it's not in monetary code words, coinage, money, anything like that. It's points. You're trading points. I get a pound of tomatoes that's worth 10 points. I get, and I'll give you a pound of walnuts, which is 50 points. Along with your tomatoes, I want those eggplants that are that many points. I want those cucumbers that is that many points. And that's how you barter back and forth. It's a point system. The crucial part of it is everyone has to agree on the value of each particular item that you're going to be producing. And you all have to have a scale. You weigh it up. All the different varieties, you tally up all the points together. Now this is what you have to work with. And as long as everybody's friends and honest and want to make this work, y'all just keep a tally of what you got. You can do it with anything. A pair of pants, that's worth 50 points. If you have an extra pair of pants in decent shape, that's worth 50 points. You can trade it for a dozen eggs, a pound of tomatoes, and a couple pounds of beef, whatever. You can allocate points to anything, even labor. Say, I'll come and work in your field for a whole day. I want 250 points on the books. Okay, done. Now you can use those points to purchase from that person that owes you. No money involved, no cash involved, no checks, no credit cards, nothing. Not even gold or silver, which that in and of itself can have a point. Say you've got a silver round, a 1 ounce silver round. Well, everyone has agreed that 1 ounce of silver is worth 500 points. Now you can take that 1 ounce of silver and go to John Smith's farm down the road and say, I want this, and that, whatever he has for sale. And you can barter. It's not really bartering. You can purchase with these fictitious made up points. I mean, fuck, why not? The government does it, right? They have their made up money system. Why can't we make up our own? That is untaxable. How do you tax a point? When there's no more dollars or cents around, how do you tax that? I'm sure they'll find a way. But until then, I think it's a great idea. What do you guys think? Point system in a co-op with your current neighbors, those that are around you, those that you can easily get to, and that you trust, and that have skin in the game with you. Just my idea. I talked about this, like I said, over the Backcountry Preps channel like 7 years ago. A point system for a co-op scenario between you and 10, 15, 20 neighbors, or whatever, however big you want to make it. I mean, you can put points on gasoline. A gallon of gas is 250 points. Now you can take your gallon of gas in your jug, walk next door, and they just harvested a cow and a pig, and you can take that gallon of gas and trade it for however many points that meat is worth. Again, the crucial thing is you have to allocate points per measurement unit, whatever you use, per each item. All you gotta do is have a list, photocopy it, give it to everyone else. There's the point system. That's what we're dealing with. That brings a community together. You're relying on each other. Of course, grow and produce everything you can as much as you can in a scenario like this. But this is just one way everybody can be equally compensated for what they're producing. Equally compensated. You can't just say, oh, well, your pound of tomatoes were not very juicy, so it should only be worth this. No, you can't split hairs like that. Not in a scenario like this where people might be starving. It's just a basic way to get through and make sure everything's fair and no one's being taken advantage of. Just my idea. What do you guys think about this co-op system? Again, go to the description of this video if you want to help finance this charity that we're doing. We're giving away all this money to a single homeless person to get them off the streets, give them a hand up, and just build up some karma points, right? So if you're interested in helping someone, go down in the description box, check out the link, the GoFundMe link. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. A lot more videos like this coming up. It is cold out here. We're up in the mountains over 4,000 feet. Currently 39 degrees and raining, and it's probably going to snow later. I should be home, but I got work to do, so that's what we're doing. Hope you're all doing well. Once again, thank you to everyone who participated in our fundraiser the other day. Let's keep it going. Share the link to that video. Share the link to the GoFundMe site to all your friends and family. If you are a YouTube content creator, please consider giving that video a shout out or putting that link on your next video or what have you. Let's build this up to something even more than we ever expected. Alright guys, my name is Vaughn. Welcome back to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Prep and Thrive.